of violet ash, where the dead still march in fractured rows, where the earth is cracked like shattered glass, and the blood runs thick in the Mecca shadows. Drones hum hymns of rust and flame, Titan war forms scream through static haze, and the last of humankind walks blind through radioactive days. Forged in smoke and fire. Burning skies, where the living come to die. Still we march and still we fight through the long, mechanized night. Ashen winds, rising cries, dead that's warm like starving tides. We are all that still survives under burning skies.
Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land, and welcome to another Ashes Without Numbers. Fiction Knot's having some problems staying connected. Hang on a minute. I don't know what else to tell him except, hey, keep trying. I have no idea about what the connection issues could be between here and there. But anyway. Oh, here he is again. Fiction, I could see you in the backstage. Do you want your camera on? Because your camera's on. There you go.
Seems that. Hello. Sorry, something happened and my laptop did disconnect and couldn't upload, and I don't know what happened with, because the rest of the other dispositives could perfectly connect to internet. So I don't know if it's allocated issue in this one, or is my provider? I should give a check later. Then.
Is a football game going on right now as well? Because that might be the issue.
Well, now that you mention it, it could be. It could be.
I guess you didn't see that, did you?
I don't know if you are aware about this stupid law that the Spanish FIFA imposed about having banning certain connections because there has been an issue regarding pirates of football matches that are in stream services being pirated, the emission being pirated, and do that some sites from foreign servers could have connection issues.
It's no big deal. It's no big deal. We'll roll with it. It'll be fine. Okay, so when we last left the Intrepid party, you guys had gone into a bunker, cleaned it out of zombies and things, and found a dead or an AI that was dying, gave the AI last rites, and unfortunately set off a signal that alerted ARC forces. And for how long you've been here, getting things, together and stealing what you need, you can hear in the distance sounds of really loud machines and things moving the earth.
I really don't like the sound of that.
Kind of like, giant two-toed footsteps or two-footed footsteps and lots of smaller ones. Kind of like, in the picture there.
Santa Úrsula, eso es un caminante. Sappho shows her ears rise and gets nervous with the trembling of the bunker.
I do believe that discretion would be the better form of value in this particular situation.
Yeah, I don't.
Please tell me we found some kind of sewer grate or something we could sneak out of.
I mean, you didn't see anything, but
I don't think we have enough time to look, unfortunately.
You could always try to dig.
A little dig and a prayer.
So what's the group going to do?
Can I roll Sappho for perception using her enhancing smell sense to see if they are armored or using military grade exoskeletons?
I mean, you'd have to actually go out there and look.
Yeah, I mean, the bunker is open, no? So
yeah.
Okay, and I guess the wind is not blowing in towards our direction, so I will have to go outside and knock or get close enough to smell.
Yep.
I'll go with Sappho to the entrance to see how far away these people are. While the rest of you look for somewhere to hide or to retreat to.
Okay, well, the two of you. Anybody else going?
No, but Jesse will check either for any emergency exit signs or those plaques that they put in the buildings that point to in case of fire.
Sure, it's just like a bunker that's been kind of crudely built though, so it's not likely to have that kind of signage, but you never know. I will give you a notice check since you're searching thoroughly.
Sure.
All right. I will like to roll a stealth as I get close to the entrance.
You don't need to roll. You don't need rolls are only for stuff that's important that you wouldn't be able to notice immediately.
All right.
But I can tell you now, as the two of you pop out like a couple of prairie dogs out of their hole, yeah, you could see a huge column of dust being churned up. You figure they're maybe about 20 minutes away. I mean, the most obvious thing is, of course, they have some big ass, alpha class mecha with them.
Oof.
Remind
Get
me
me one of
skills
those.
again in this system, because I know it's D20 with the comment. I'm trying to remember.
Skills are 2d6.
2d6. Plus 9.
Safo turns
he's
to
hacking
McCaffrey and
usually.
says, Brother McCaffrey, you know if any of the current mechas in the area are equipped with bunker busters?
Look, these things weren't invented when I was put into the ice. Yeah, I've seen a lot of blown up and destroyed ones, but we don't have anything that can take it on. But I imagine they're pretty powerful. I don't think we're going to be getting away, so I think we should go back to the others.
Yeah. I mean, unquakingly, because they are getting closer by the moment.
Yeah, there's going to be scouts ahead of them, so
12 total for nose check.
Well, considering where all the cable conduits and things are dug in, you could possibly squeeze down under all of that and maybe dig your way down a little bit further out. And maybe nobody would notice y'all if you stayed quiet. Maybe.
Yeah, Jesse will point that out. It's an option. Not a good one, but...
I don't exactly like that option. I'm sure we can't make a run for it.
Anyone has an anti-personal mine that will call a strap to the entrance?
You want to try to collapse the entrance?
No, I mean, I want to deter them.
Oh.
Not get ourselves trapped there.
yeah, but they're going to be pissed off if they get through that.
I mean, I don't think they want to make friends, Brother McCaffrey.
No, but why piss them off?
All they know currently is the signal has been done. So... Can you take on heavily armored mecha?
No, we cannot. So I think the plan is to hide then as best we can.
Well,
correct.
What direction are they coming from? Are they coming from where we would be going back to our base, or would it be from a different direction?
Your
No,
base
they
is
are coming straight.
it doesn't really matter. Your base is a very long ways away, days away.
Well, it does matter, because if we could run the opposite direction and they're coming for the space, then we'd be getting distance from the location of interest.
I mean, you're somewhere in Hex 0306, which is near Oakley. Your base is actually like a couple of miles away.
Unless I can suddenly modify my vehicle to where it becomes a jet engine, I doubt we could escape on that with them.
All right, so hide it is.
Yep.
But one note, brothers and sister. We didn't leave our vehicle outside.
Yeah, we can always build a new one.
Oh, good. Oh, well.
I put a tarp over it, remember? So there's a chance they won't even find it.
Okay. Well. Anyone has an optic camouflage blanket or?
Cloaks of elven kind? Yeah.
Yes.
No, I do believe the classic push dirt in front of the entrance till it's covered up, then wait.
Yeah. So
It
we're all
was
going
good
to
enough for
squirm.
Miriam Pippin.
So we're all going to squirm into the conduits, push the cables
Sappho
and
starts
wires.
whining like a canine wall.
Push the cables and stuff up behind us and stay very, very quiet.
Yep.
All right. That's the plan.
Right.
Broach it.
She picks her rosary and starts praying to the saints.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I like that. I am.
Psychic priest.
No.
Oh.
The only saint who's listening is Santa Muerta.
I'm going to give you a connect check or a perform check, whichever you like.
All right. Performance then. What I should roll d6.
Yeah, 2d6.
Very well. 12.
Are you shitting me?
No, I don't.
Wow. Okay. As you guys are in the midst of, basically preparing yourselves to make your final stand, or at least, hide and possibly make your final stand, you feel the ground trembling, not with the chaos of battle, but with something slower, heavier, and more deliberate. You gonna come out and look at it, or?
Sappho's going to look outside to see if the saints have heard her prayers.
This time I'm not going with her.
Okay. Well then,
Machine spirit.
Sappho's the only one who sees this, I guess. Then, yeah, you'll get out and and coming from directly the opposite direction, it emerges through smoke and fire like a walking cathedral of iron. Towering far above the arc formations, its silhouette is massive and unmistakable, draped in long, tattered veils of cloth and plated banners that trail behind it like funeral shrouds. Gold-etched armor plates catch the light of distant fires, inscribed with symbols worn smooth by time and reverence. Its face is not a weapon. It wears a ceremonial mask, elongated and solemn, wrought in pale metal and gold, expressionless and holy. No eyes are visible, only dark recesses beneath the veil. It does not look at the Arc forces. It passes judgment by presence alone.
Imperial Knight.
Yeah, no. And Jesse went. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Yep. Anybody doing anything?
Well, we don't know this because we're hiding. So hide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than the
Sappho,
fact that
when she witnessed this, comes as quietly as possible back to the party and informs about the miracle. Brothers, San Asimov has listened to me. San Heinlein has listened to me. Help is coming.
Are you sure it's help and not like worse doom?
No, you have to witness it. Come, brother.
I will go sneak out and I'll grab the car. I'll be right back.
I guess I'm going out too.
Donovan
Yeah.
is going to look as well.
well, okay, everybody pops up to go take a look, I assume. Except maybe Jesse, I don't know.
Oh, Jesse says to Sappho she's going to go get the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this construct walks basically in the opposite direction of these Arc soldiers. The Arc mecha open fire, Missiles streaking towards it in shrieking arcs, heavy cannons roaring, energy weapons burning lines of light across the smoke. Somebody typing so furiously that it is actually louder than my speaking.
Sorry. Let me mute myself.
The shots strike and mean nothing. The veiled procession advances without haste, each step crushing armored vehicles into the earth. Infantry scatter or are simply erased, caught beneath its feet, flung aside by shockwaves, or torn apart by secondary impacts as it moves through them like a slow, inevitable storm. It does not rage, it does not accelerate. A massive arm swings, not wildly, but with ritual precision, and an arc war machine is split in half, its reactor guttering out like a snuffed candle. Another collapses under the weight of the Titan's passing shadow alone, crushed by debris and panic. As it moves, scraps of prayer paper tear free from its cloaks, fluttering down across the battlefield like falling leaves. Some ARC soldiers pause just for a heartbeat long enough to die staring. The veiled procession does not pursue the fleeing soldiers. It walks its road, and when it is done, the battlefield is silent behind it, except for the crackle of burning wreckage and the sound of survivors breathing in disbelief.
Hallelujah! Saint Tomino, thank you for your assistance.
Shh, it'll see you.
Can we
sorry.
tell the...
There are still survivors. Oh my. I think we should quietly get into the vehicle. What do you think, brother?
Very quietly.
You sure you guys don't want to go and scavenge there? Because it looks like it's the prime time to go pick.
Are we
Oh,
sure
yes.
that? Wait till that thing is well away, though. Yeah.
No, there's nothing to fear.
Well, look at that. We have God on our side.
Yeah. We come with the assistance of the armies of God.
Donovan, having grown up in this sort of like hellish landscape, he's not one of the people from one of the bunkers. So he's always kind of grown up as a scavenger. So he sees this as the right time to go and scavenge.
Grim will recognize what I mean by this encounter, and when I say the Rat King has blessed us.
Yes, quite.
Yeah,
If
Jesse
you guys are
goes.
hell bent on it, then sure we can go and loot. But let's just hope that thing doesn't see us.
Hopefully, it doesn't have any kind of like infrared vision.
Oh.
Because if we're hiding behind something that it can penetrate, then yeah.
Is anybody gonna stop to pick up any of the fragments of prayer that came off of it?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Sappho is going to do that.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Okay. Sappho, the prayer fragment you find is called the road. It says, "Blessed be the road that never bends. Blessed be the feet that do not falter. Where guns thunder and men break, you walk. Let me not stand in your way. Let me not be seen when you pass."
She does read that out loud. Sam McCarthy, be blazed.
So you actually gonna go and check out what's left, or what?
Yeah, I'm more
so-
interested in the secular loot than the prayers.
Okay.
She's going to assist because, well, there is going to be a lot of toys now.
Well, you hear it before you see it. It's a deep, rhythmic thunder rolling across the land, slow, immense, and patient, each step carrying through the ground and into your bones. Far on the horizon, because remember, they were quite a bit away, partially obscured by smoke and dust, something colossal moves away from you. It does not turn, it does not hurry, and by the time you arrive, the fighting is already over. The battlefield is vast. Arc City patrol vehicles lie crushed and torn open like offerings. Armored bodies are scattered in disciplined arcs that speak of formation, broken utterly and without mercy. Heavy weapons are bent, melted, or simply torn from their mounts and discarded. And through it all runs a single unmistakable path. Deep footprints pressed into the earth and stone, perfectly spaced, leading forward. The veiled procession has passed.
All right. Yeah. Scrounging time, real quick.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, we have some hazards and we have some skill checks.
Oh no, I'm just gonna stay aside because I only have 7 hit points right now.
Yeah.
Oh, but come on. Surely you want to push your luck a little bit. What's a little bit of risk?
It
Oh,
will
just
be
look at Harold.
offensive to the Saints if we decline the offerings and also this half a character of religious relics.
Which particular skills for the hazard? Is it just survive or?
It's mostly things like unstable wreckage. If you want to loot through the vehicles and things, but the loot is abundant. There are Arc City weapons and ammunition, more than you can probably carry. High-grade armor components, more than you can carry. Medical kits and rations everywhere on the dead soldiers, in the vehicles, whatever. Power cells, battlefield technology, and rare mecha-scale alloy fragments from the defeated mechs.
We're gonna take the rations and medicine for sure. 'Cause,
Okay.
yeah, hopefully these rations are way better than the ones we found before. So
They're Arc City rations. I wouldn't count on it, but I mean, it's like literally, you guys can max yourselves out to capacity on what you and your vehicles can carry with all the stuff that they've left behind.
That's the particular case. Then, is there anything I could make into a makeshift cart? Tow behind the vehicle.
I mean, yeah, if you want to spend time, sitting out here and actually building something, you could probably, weld something together out of what's left of the vehicle scraps.
Yeah, okay, then I'll use Spark of Brilliance for fix and fix something up real quick.
However, I will give everybody a notice check.
okay. That's 2d6, right?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make
All
sure.
right.
Because I know it varies depending upon the various Kevin Crawford game.
8.
Anyone better?
Hold on.
9.
hold on. There we go.
9? You mean nobody's better?
6. I rolled an 11.
Notice.
Okay. 11 is going to notice really quick.
I got a 5.
Yeah, you're probably going to be the last to notice this, if at all. But
Okay.
Donovan will notice right away that the Titan that was taken down, the large mecha, has a leaking reactor core, which means more than likely, unless you guys want to glow in the dark, you probably shouldn't spend a whole lot of time scavenging this area.
All right, boys. Best to stay a little far of the bigger mech ruins because looks like we might get a little bit of a rat sickness here. So let's get what we can, get out.
I'm going to specifically look for any weapons that are better than what I have.
I don't know what you have, so.
I have an SMG that does 1d6 plus 1.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you can find something better. I mean, how much bigger of a gun do you want? Because they've got everything from heavy machine guns to big assault rifles and everything else.
Let's got to be man portable. So I guess a rifle of some description.
Which case then we'll grab a rifle. More importantly, I'm just going to eject out the magazines from the weapons. Salvage the ammo. It weighs less and it's worth more overall.
Yeah. I mean, they have everything here from like, anti-material rifles and heavy machine guns and rocket launchers to just about anything in between. See what you had, like a little submachine gun?
Yeah. I am trying to locate where I put my Ashes Without Number book.
Well, if you had a physical copy.
I do.
I know.
But I reorganized all my shelves and I can't remember where I put it. There it is.
A for ashes.
No, it's not ordered in that way. It's ordered by game and by how often I reference things. So,
You monster. What would Dewey Decimal say about your system?
mine are eyes, the goggles, they do nothing.
Okay, if you look on page 80 of your book,
Yeah, well,
you will see an entry for cutter rifles
okay.
and shear rifles.
Yeah.
Yeah, shear rifles are 2d8 damage. They could use burst fire when attacking. They have a 100 to 300 range, 10 shots in the magazine. They go off of decks. They have a 2 encumbrance and do 1d8 trauma and ×3 trauma rating. They're tech level 5. These are way more high-tech rifles than you've ever had your hands on.
Yeah. And how much ammo is there around for those?
As much as you can carry. Remember, you have encumbrance.
How much can I carry?
You look up the encumbrance rules, my man.
No.
I can just see you guys just, walking around with, just big old packs full of ammo and nothing else.
Well,
I mean, that is the typical post-apocalyptic setup. I mean, unless you're smart, and then you carry food and rations and water and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying I'm
Safo
glad
is
I built
going
a car.
to.
You don't require it?
No, with encumbrance, I'm glad I built a car because it can carry way more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we're carrying the movement joints from a mecha finger. So, yeah. And the arc badge.
You know what? Let's see. Which one of you needs something special here? Alex,
Yes.
while you're searching through all the stuff, among the debris, you do find several thin pages of fabric paper that have been torn loose from the cloak. And most are fragments and simple invocations, blessings for travelers, names of the fallen, things like that. But one page is intact and it radiates significance.
What is it?
It appears to be a prayer, a full-on prayer. Do you wish to read it aloud?
Yes, I do.
All right, hang on a moment. I'll post it for you in the private chat.
Okay. So as Alex picks this up, she starts reading it and says, "Blessed be the thunder that walks without hatred. Blessed be the iron that does not hunger for our blood. When the guns roar and the smoke blinds the sun, when brass falls like rain upon the ash of the dead, let us not fear. For the veiled one walks the long road. It remembers the fallen and spares the lost. It does not judge the small. It does not hear the proud. Its feet are the drums of the last procession.
Oh,
Its
hold on just a
shadow-
moment. Hold on
Okay.
just a moment. Just a moment. Anybody listening? You need to make a save.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Which, what, mental or?
Yes, mental.
Do I need to make a
Um,
save?
No, not you. Well, actually, you do too. The
Okay.
normal mental save is 16 minus level minus either whichever your wisdom or your charisma is better.
Just made it.
And it's a d20 roll.
okay.
Let me know if anybody failed it.
I failed it.
Okay?
I got a
I
16
I,
over
I
12.
failed because I roll a 9.
Yeah,
do you
you
have to
failed.
roll over or under?
You got to roll over.
Oh, then I succeeded.
Donovan McCaffrey,
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. So I probably
Roll-
wasn't paying attention to whatever was happening.
roll a mental save.
Is that 2d6 or d20? I forget.
D20.
D20. Okay. I got 13. My save is 14.
So you failed.
Yeah.
Donovan. I'm not sure Caster's there. I think he's probably got family stuff going on. Okay. Everyone who failed their save automatically finds themselves kneeling for reasons that they're really not sure of. Oh, and you could continue the prayer.
Jesse, seeing this go, stop reading that now.
Too late.
Do you want me to continue?
Yes.
Okay. It is not here the proud. Its feet are the drums, the last procession. Its shadows, the mercy that passes us by. If we are worthy, let it pass us unbroken. If we are lost, let it pass us unnoticed. And if we are chosen, let the road be straight and the end be swift. I think it's too late, Shanatsky.
I didn't want to interrupt, so I was like,
So yeah, that happens. It's like, you guys, when the prayer's done, you find you can stand up.
That's really weird.
well, maybe we'll be able to use that. Something else. You don't have any weird thoughts, do you?
Do I? T-shirt?
That's
I'm
up
back.
to you. I can't tell you how your character feels. Oh, by the way, Donovan, now that you're back, roll me a mental save. D20.
Mental save. Okay. Almost grabbed the D12. That wouldn't be good.
I suppose that Alex is very much of the opinion that that was weird as fuck, and she doesn't know what it was or how it happened, but she's not going to touch that anymore. So she's going to just leave that in the hands of someone better. Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
the only military person in the crew still, Private McCaffrey.
Gee, thanks.
I rolled a 12.
Jesse just
Or,
goes,
sorry,
you bowed, please hand it to me. I don't plan to read it, but
Donovan, you failed?
No, I'm sorry. I rolled a 17.
Okay. So you did not kneel while the prayer was being spoken. So
Okay.
This might be useful. We could go against other people, presuming this also works on them. Anyways, going to
Sappho turns to Jesse and Rose, saying, "Do not blaspheme, please."
Yeah, why are you giving this shit to me? Give it to the priest.
Well, you look like you'd use it.
No, these are holy texts. You cannot use it as a weapon.
I mean, she's not wrong, but
all right. I won't use it for that either.
Good. Also, let's hurry because I think that the court is going to go off any moment given.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll grab a mag rifle and
Okay.
as much ammo as it can carry, and then get the hell out.
all right. Well, your vehicle's probably, the suspension is probably creaking under how much crap you're loading in it, along with everybody else. But
Yeah,
I figured about 3 magazines per encumbrance slot.
mm-hmm.
Groovy.
Yeah, what? Let's see. Where's encumbrance at? Oh, 71.
So what now?
I am still filling in my new gun, so someone else make a decision.
But you're the only military official, so you have to make the decisions.
Yeah, max encumbrance equals strength, so
Well, we can
that means
use.
you have 14 encumbrance, or whatever your strength stat is your encumbrance also.
Yep.
Private McCaffrey is in charge until he dies or someone of higher rank comes into play.
Well, all the higher ranking people haven't been showing up to games.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. So, how much does a clip of ammo weigh for these things?
I think Grim just calculated that 3 of them is about 1 encumbrance.
Because I think you can just about juggle 3 magazines in one hand, which is kind of what it says is 1 encumbrance point. So
Okay,
That's
then
not fair.
dropping
Now-
dropping everything to the vehicle. That means I can grab 14 times 3.
That means I'll have to reduce some of my ammunition because I thought we were following the Fallout 4 or whatever rules where ammo doesn't weigh anything.
No, ammo weighs something in reality.
I know.
It's like
We're not that lucky.
carry a few boxes of 20 millimeter some days. Like, yeah, that's got some weight.
Yep. Oh, 42 magazines. Yeah.
Yeah, because I just kind of took what was a little more reasonable for me to survive off of, and I took 90 rounds of light pistol ammo, 100 rounds of shotgun ammo, and 120 rounds of combat rifle ammo. So
That's not all that bad, really. I mean, not really. I mean, yeah, it's heavy, but it's not like, it's not. It shouldn't slow you down too much if you've got it distributed in a load-bearing harness. But
Oh yeah, we probably have something like that, or fashion something like that.
mm-hmm. Well,
I guess I should ask. Sorry, I had to step away there. What did you have us roll for any, notice or search? Or
well, you already made one. The only other thing to notice is that the damage that this thing does matches no known arc weapons.
And also, would I have also been able to load up on ammo for my shotgun?
There are so many dead arc soldiers out here, with all kinds of ammunition and weapons. They probably don't have shotguns because that would be way too low tech for them.
Yeah.
So you'd have to switch up to a new gun and get plenty of the ammo that's already available here.
Okay, in that case, could I get a handgun?
Yeah, I mean, what do you want? A laser pistol
Ooh.
or a mag pistol?
I mean, why not both at this point?
I mean, that's up to you. The only difference is, you know how a laser pistol works. Mag weaponry accelerates its bolts through a pulse of staged magnetics.
Here's an important thing. With all the stuff taken, I got scrapsmith, which means I can repair things.
Yeah. Some of this stuff is going to probably need some repairs and some tender loving care since it's just been through a major battle.
Yeah, when we get away with it, someone else can drive, and Jesse will just work on fixing up everyone's weapons then.
Mm-hmm.
Scrapsmith lets you do that.
All right, in that case, how about a combat rifle with about as much ammo as I can carry?
They wouldn't have something that primitive. You have Ashes Without Number, right?
I do. I just got to find the right page for
80.
Oh, yep, a high-tech weapon. Okay, in that case, mag rifle.
Yeah, this is an arc force. They're not going to have, they're not going to have just regular old ranged weapons like, combat shotguns and submachine guns. That's the stuff that the primitives use. You bottom feeders and scavengers and stuff use stuff like that, but these guys are outfitted with like all the best high-tech weaponry that the Arc cities can produce, or that the orbital weapon manufacturers can drop. So,
yep. Level 2 can repair damaged weapons, armor, or personal equipment without needing to use scrap. So, yep, I can fix them as is.
So what now?
Oh, scrapsmith level 2. I don't need any scrap to repair any of the weapons.
All right. I don't figure you're going to do it right here though, with a leaking Titan core and.
Oh no!
Radiation helps them concentrate.
Yeah.
No, after we drive out, I'll have someone take the wheel, and then I'll just work on fixing up everyone's guns.
That'd be kind of funny. He's like, yeah, you know what? The radiation, I didn't like it at first, but now I find that the glow helps me do this at night in the dark.
Yeah. And tentacles are surprisingly delicate for making phone repairs.
Uh-huh. Okay, so driving away, where are you going?
Home.
Wow, several miles away. Okay.
I think that was the plan, wasn't it?
I mean, it's up to you.
To bring back our shiny new goods and things to help do up the old home base.
Yep, that was the plan, I thought.
Okay.
We'll definitely have enough scrap. Everything else. So, are you people still officially part of the government, or how does this work?
We don't really know.
Well, with these, I'll be able to figure out how they work, and then I will be able to repair them for you.
Maybe you can have a look at our systems back home and see if there's any broken systems we can bring back online.
You'll
All right.
pass through an urban area. You see the remains of a small corner shop. It's a stand that's half collapsed. Its sign is long faded and unreadable, and inside the dust lies thick and undisturbed. And near the front entrance, curled neatly on a patch of cracked tile, is the skeleton of a medium-sized dog. Its bones are intact, posture peaceful, tail wrapped close to its body. In front of it sits an empty food bowl, carefully placed. and scratched faintly into the floor nearby are tally marks, dozens of them, uneven, worn, almost smooth by time. The doorway faces the road.
Seymour.
Okay. Before we do enter, allow me to lure any undead that may be inside. So, Sappho, once the vehicle has stopped, those produce from her bag his Spaniard guitar and starts playing.
I don't think we were planning on going in. It's just a little bit of environmental storytelling.
I mean, you could.
Well, there's a lot of dust. If it's undisturbed for that long, there might be something worth blagging in there.
But do we have enough room for anything else?
This is true.
Let's not get greedy.
That's not me typing this time.
I know, whatever that is loud.
Can we make a map note of the location so we can come back after we drop off our haul?
Oh, well.
I mean, it's a small encounter, so it's up to you. I mean,
Yeah, mark it down as a potential place to come and do some more looting.
Okay, coming then.
it won't take
Sappho
long.
seems a bit disappointed. She walks back to the vehicle. And those produce from her portable library a copy of Lake Brackett's The Long Tomorrow and begins to read a chapter of Load.
And lo, I walk through the valley of death.
That's all.
Yeah, the rest is faded.
Who's driving the vehicle?
Do I have any skill in driving? I do.
Jesus
I've-
takes the wheel.
Yeah.
But there's nobody named Jesus here.
Damn ice! They deported
I was going
the
to
crash.
say that's because there's like something in the line of Saint Kit is driving as a reference to the Knight Rider.
It's like Saint Kit. No, I don't think so. So who's actually driving?
Does anyone have a better drive than Zero?
Nope.
I guess I'm driving then.
Okay, Alex, I need you to roll a notice roll.
Uh-oh.
It's an easy one.
Yeah, but you know how these things work.
Yeah, but I'm giving you the first check before I let everybody else check.
Okay.
But what if I was a backseat driver?
Well, probably because everybody else is, busy. I mean, like Jesse's, busy working on stuff, and I don't know what everybody else is doing. Sappho's probably reading something, and McCaffrey is trying to figure out ways to shirk actually being put out front. I don't know what Donovan's doing.
I got a 6.
I'm probably
You got a
pulling up
6?
the user manual for this high-tech gun.
Yeah, probably. You see what looks like a glowing ember falling from the sky, kind of on a direct course for where you are going to be.
Turn.
I say,
And-
guys, something's going on out here.
And you guys can all look up and see. It looks like it's a meteor, and it's coming straight down in the direction of where you are heading. Like, if you continue to drive in this direction, it will impact near you.
Donovan reaches over and says, "Stop driving."
I do.
Jesse will look around. Is there something we could drive behind in case the impact's insane?
I mean, yeah, there's possibly some spot that you could take cover behind if that thing hits. But I mean, like if it's, explosive, it might have a radius, or Just throwing that out there. I mean,
Yeah, going to look.
oh, okay. I'll give you a notice roll to find some cover that's big enough to put the entire vehicle behind.
Just a ditch or a crater or a bit of wall.
Got a 7.
I mean, there's a half-open garage that might be okay.
Well, better than nothing.
All right.
Sappho produces her spyglass and tries to figure out if it's actually a meteor or a satellite.
It could very well be a satellite falling out of orbit, for all you know, because it's on fire.
Everyone struck a cool pose in case we all die. So we've got to make it interesting for the next person to come along.
Get your shadows burned into the wall, and people are wondering why you were making like shadow rabbits.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that nobody has any problems, hiding in the half-open garage while this thing impacts.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. It's like, yeah, as soon as you get in the garage, like a few minutes later, you can hear the impact from, it's maybe a mile away or so, but damn, it's loud when it hits. It's like kaboom! And it's just slight shockwave coming off of it, but it doesn't appear to have been a munition because there was no explosion afterward.
Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
Exactly. There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Okay, Jesse will take the wheel and
That's close to
drive
genius.
out. Couple
should
minutes
check
later,
later.
just in case any fallout.
Because it is a space trash, like a space station nodule or a satellite. It could be quite interesting technology to barter with.
If anything survived.
But, well, at the moment, no, because, there is the cosmic radiation. Also, it will be still incandescent. I mean, so let's mark this on our maps. Oh, by the way, brothers, someone is a cartographer among our ranks.
What?
Sappho is asking if someone is drawing a map.
We've kind of got a map. At least I've been marking something. Oh, it's a napkin. Never mind. It shows where things are anyway.
Is this to the left or the right of that water ring?
So left of the booger, then right at the coffee stain.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Then is that
Okay.
I think that's supposed to be the river.
There's no rivers anymore.
It says it on our map.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Just out of curiosity, so you guys are not going to investigate the impact site or anything?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Sappho
we're
once
here.
would.
Might as well take a look. Though, get ready to run.
Whenever we try to get involved in anything, it ends poorly. It's just
All right then.
It
Yeah.
does
Go
not.
home. and
I haven't
go
played
to
many
bed
Buddhist
and never
games.
leave.
It does not end poorly every time you go looking for something.
Fine.
I haven't
Fuck it.
played many extraction shooters, but I know enough that like we're a pretty good spot right now. Let's get our stuff back to base. Let's cash out.
Very well. All right.
Well, brother, now that I think about it, I think that we may not be the only ones aware about this finding. And if we come back later, maybe someone will be already scavenging it.
True. Every fucker in the same hex grid as us will have seen that.
Mm-hmm.
But then they'll have done us the favor of doing all the hard excavation. We just come in and swoop it up from them.
I see. So we're taking the Indiana Jones method of archaeology. Let the Nazis dig it up, then steal it.
The the British way.
Let's at least take a look to see what we might be getting into later. So drive by.
Sappho
Okay,
sticks
I
her
drive
head
out there.
Okay. So,
Sappho sticks her head out of the vehicle like a dog will.
Tongue flapping in the wind.
tongue lolling in the air, wobbling the tail, and an annoying whoever has the bad luck of being sat alongside her as she leans up on the window.
okay, you'll drive closer to the impact. You can see where it cratered. In the distance, you can also see dust trails and stuff that mark the fact that other vehicles are headed to this location as well. But you get there first, and you find a huge metal pod that slammed into the earth, split open, and vomited its contents across the earth. Weapons. So many weapons. Rifles half buried in craters, shotguns tangled together in impact nets, energy coils still humming, housings cracked, ammunition scattered everywhere, belts, drums, sealed blocks, shattered containers, spilling rounds you don't recognize. Some of it's already broken, some of it's still warm. There's no instructions and no markings that you trust, but the message is clear. If you're alive, you're expected to fight.
We're already so full of weapons there. Oh God!
Is there any armor?
Let's see. No, there's no armor. Just weapons.
All
right,
There are high-tech melee weapons, or it's only range weapons.
I mean, it's weapons everywhere. I mean, it's, you can acquire a firearm without searching. Heavy weapons are present. There's no uniformity. Ammunition is a nightmare. There's caseless rounds mixed with coil packs, proprietary plasma cells that only fit one model, chem burners that require unstable fuel, anti-material shells that are too heavy for most weapons. This is disposable war material.
Shame.
But you do-
Love to come and scavenge it all, but I think we've hit our limit.
But the thing is, scavengers are converging on this area fast, and zombies are going to be drawn by the noise and the heat signatures.
Look, we don't need this. It looks like it's limited use anyway, but my thought is, do we really want all the other factions in this area competing with us to have access to this stash? I reckon we destroy it and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Oh.
that sounds like the best idea, honestly.
Um,
I don't want them having an advantage over us.
Who's got the best? No.
No, I have no. I know nothing.
I have no either.
I have
Wow.
zero.
I have 18 int, so I have 2.
Sappho?
I have a 16 in intelligence, but didn't pick that ability. If it's
Oh, so nobody has a no roll.
Doesn't look like it.
I mean, I guess I could give it to whoever has the highest, but Jesse, I guess that'd be you.
Yep.
Said I've at least got a 0 in it.
Oh, then you have it.
Oh yeah, then you have it.
Yeah, let's try.
Okay, you can roll.
All right. No.
And Donovan's a native, if I remember right.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. And then you dumped all your other dice. Here's what you know.
I'm sorry, I thought I was muted. Sorry.
This was not necessarily a resupply for you. This was an AI-controlled combat saturation drop intended to flood a war front with expendable weapons fast enough that logistics don't matter. Orbital forge loops which are semi-autonomous factories trapped in decaying orbit, strip Kessler debris, print weapons in bulk, and drop them without care for who picks them up. The AI does not care who fights. It only cares that someone does.
Guns for the gun god. Donovan points around a little bit as he kind of motions back up to the sky. There's a bit of a regular occurrence that kind of comes through this area, though I'm surprised it kind of came this far in. Normally they don't come this far. I guess it'd be what, west. Either way,
I mean, normally it drops them near battlefields.
up to now, it hasn't really been much of a battlefield around here.
The war does not need soldiers. It creates them.
That said, could I happen to find any grenades in this?
No, it's all ranged weaponry, and it's so assorted and higgledy-piggledy pell-mell. It's like you could scoop up a whole bunch of shit, and it would still take you a couple hours to sort through all of it.
Yeah. Just
Either way, best to get out of here. This is literally a place built to make the war.
Yeah.
To expand the wars.
I mean, if there's going to be a big fight over this, might as well leave it for them, because then they'll take care of the other people coming after it. Let's go.
Yep.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah, just do a haul ass out.
Yeah,
Yes, because once the party does start, there will be a sea of claws and teeth approaching this.
well, actually, just about the time you guys are leaving, you can see the first groups of scavengers arriving to start picking through the weapons, and a second group arrives, and a fight breaks out, and sure enough, it's like by the time you guys are well away from it, you can hear the gunshots.
Good
Any
call.
such cases.
Which way to your base?
Isn't it far to the south?
Yeah. Okay, to answer your question about what is Kessler debris, there is an effect that's called the Kessler effect or the Kessler syndrome, which is basically the density of objects in low Earth orbit becomes so high due to space pollution that collisions between objects cascade, exponentially increasing the amount of space debris over time. And it's one of the things that limits when you can take off in a rocket and stuff, because usually they try to take off whenever there's not any space debris present in that portion of the sky. So literally what you have in low Earth orbits are these orbital factories, these munition factories that suck up all these Kessler debris bits that are floating around in space and use that and restructure it and turn it into weapons and then drop it into battlefields and other places just to keep war going on, just to keep regions supplied in weapons. Because all the AIs believe that the wars must continue for progress to happen.
The fun stuff.
Yeah, well, you know. You can't have an endless war if you don't have endless weaponry. Well, unless you're going to do anything odd, you know, you'll finally manage to make it back to your base. I mean, you guys are worn out. It's like been over 8 hours of driving, but
Okay, and then, well, actually, did we build a garage yet?
no.
Oh no.
So you have to
All right.
park outside and load everything onto the elevator with carts.
Yeah, we're gonna have to build a garage somehow.
Yeah, okay. Well, with the scrap around then, I'll spark a brilliance fix and I'll build one.
That'll take a while. That's not like an overnight type thing.
Well, I mean, if you go with the military version of it, you literally just put a bunch of sheet metal together, give it
Yeah.
a door. Yeah, okay, well wait, we'll just get everything in. I'll put some tarps over and tie down the thing, and of course take the starter key with me.
And something that might be of interest, just in case anybody wanted to know about it, is this is actually from 2009, what the Kessler effect looked like at that time. I'm sure it's worse now.
I know this is like an older movie. Wasn't Gravity supposed to be dealing with that or something?
Yeah.
Is what sets the plot of the movie in motion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Yes, James, but they have that figured out too.
Clones.
Recycling.
Yeah. There's a reason Jessie has an X at the end of her name.
Anyway, so yeah, you'll get back to your underground clone bunker, and it's probably the first time that Donovan and Jesse and Sappho all see the fact that that this is a giant medical facility dedicated to creating clones, and that McCaffrey and Alex are both clones.
Interesting. Your facilities are much less advanced than my own.
Well,
Donovan cares more about the fact that there's a shower.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is like, yeah, the facilities down here are actually pretty clean, and yes, there are showers with hot and running water, and there's an AI that is always present everywhere.
Everywhere.
After securing things down, Jesse will literally just strip down and then head into the showers.
hey, computer, don't be rude. Say hello.
Hello, I am Elara. I am the AI for this facility.
Robot house?
Greetings. I am Sister Sappho with Net.
You are a genetic aberration.
That is quite a slur to say, don't you think?
It's just an observation, not really a slur. No harm intended.
Well, if you need any spiritual advice, I will be glad to invest some of my time.
I think my charges would need more of that than I myself. I prefer to deal with things I can directly influence and understand.
I do see. Then I have the permission to use your facilities for my personal hygiene and rest.
There are plenty of facilities and space down here. Find a place to feel comfortable.
Thank you.
Jesse, one of the things you find out about the weapons you managed to get from the soldiers, including what everyone else picked up, is a lot of these weapons are ID locked. They're specifically, they're specifically designed to work with a particular clone's, genetic markers or whatever. So, in order to make everybody's guns work, you'll have to spend a few days getting all these things unlocked, and
or
so you won't be able to
get the resources. I can just work on taking them apart, figuring out how they work, and then just making my own variant on them. Without the ID.
I don't know if you really have the facilities down here to do that. This has a lot of medical facilities, but workshop wise, it's not really set up to do that.
I see. Well, let's see. What about, because I do have programming, what about just figuring out, because I imagine they have a port to input the programming, pull it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, you're basically just hacking them.
Yep.
I'm not even going to make you roll for it because I figure trial and error will get you through all of it. It's just going to take time.
Yeah, well, a lot of it's basically just a locking mechanism. So it's literally until it's authorized, similar to how, you have the breathalyzer thing that lets you start your car when you're alcoholic.
Yeah, Jesse's basically having to jailbreak all you guys' guns. So until that happens, you guys are stuck with your slug throwers that you already had.
Okay.
So what now?
Well, now that Jesse's out of the shower, Alex is gonna go in the shower because, like, we've been outside for way too long.
There's multiple showers and facilities and
I
yeah.
thought it was all communal. My bad.
No, there's 5 people. You guys, you can all do stuff. You don't have to, put yourself on pause.
Okay.
For Jesse.
Yes. I mean, are you worried about being sexual arousal?
Just a bit. And I just go into the shower and I imagine we have like individual rooms for that, like, right?
Yeah, because the people who were originally slated to be down here working in this medical facility had individual rooms and housing units. So
in that case, I go into my room.
Sappho comes out of the shower wearing a bathrobe, slippers, and a towel on her head. Asking, where are the food dispensers?
There'll be a little path of lights that'll show you the way to the cafeteria.
Oh, thank you very much. Let's see if the food here is better than those rations we have found in a last incursion in the surface.
We mostly just had water because we had to go out to look for food. Though there were some stores, I think.
Well, then, I believe a pooling of resources and understanding how much we have available would be a good idea.
Now that we have a technician, not to load a whole bunch of work on you, but Elara, what systems are currently offline that might be recoverable?
Everything is functioning within 100% operational facility of this facility.
It can't be because we tore a bunch of stuff out to sell.
Well, of course, except for those things, but what you tore out was nothing major.
All right, so what about the clone tanks and things?
You want to tear out the clone tanks?
No, are they fully operational? Like, could we make more copies of us?
Yes. Do you want more copies of you? That could be kind of disconcerting.
Yeah, but make it a hot chick. That only counts as masturbation.
Let me get this right. You want me to alter your genetic sequence to make a female Cafferty?
We humans have these things called jokes.
Oh, you were joking.
Yes.
I was confused as well. That has been tried in other facilities. It does lead to genetic degradation because it still counts as genetic incest.
Yeah.
Parthenogenesis.
Genesis.
Now, I would be willing to donate an egg to help diversify your genetic thing in exchange for, of course, copies of your own genetic information to be brought back.
I was about to say, you have two pretty, well, 3 chicks in the party, and you can't find some boom boom. What's the deal?
I'll have my agent fax you.
Jesse looks over. Are you currently experiencing libido issues?
You may be entitled to compensation.
Sappho, you're headed to the cafeteria?
Yes, she's going to check what kind of food is present here, with not much high expectations of quality food.
Well, here's the good news. The cafeteria still has sealed storage lockers that are intact. Power loss stopped degradation. Contents are old but stable. Everything is nutritionally sound and emotionally bleak. But roll a d12 to see what you find.
All right.
What got you thinking?
9.
Glucose paste sticks. These are bright blue. These are emergency sugar delivery sticks for shock patients.
Oh,
They have an immediate energy boost. They can stabilize a dying character for 1 round. And they are cripplingly sweet.
Sappho puts one on her mouth as it was a pokey, and saves the rest for the time that it will be necessary.
We could shoot
Any
our
other
enemies
ones?
so that we give them diabetes.
Yeah.
Does Sappho find anything else that?
There are. I have all these random tables for all the different lockers you want to search.
She's
Every
going
locker
to
has
rate-
about 1 to 3. Okay, so you're going to take another roll?
Yes, I'm going
Oh,
to
throw a d12. One of them's really good.
20.
That's a d12.
Sorry, 12.
That makes it more impressive.
Yeah.
Here. Well, I realize that I have just a single 12. The 12. 1.
Okay. Oh, you also noticed that someone wrote Ilara hates the sweet paste in marker on one of the lockers.
Scotty don't.
Yeah. What you find is nutrient paste, neutral base. It's in a gray tube. It is a flavorless protein, carb, fat slurry. It sustains 1 person for 1 day. It has no morale benefits or penalties and can be mixed with other pastes to mask the flavor.
Yeah, no wonder that Brother Jesse and Brother McCaffrey are peace all the time with this food. Is this the only thing that they can eat? Oh, well.
The most efficient style of food, unfortunately, is a paste-like substance.
Yeah, Sappho says that holding up a tube.
Yeah, she says that out loud. Basically, she's absolutely grossed out by the amount of artificial, because she was raised in an arc that those have hydroponics and also clones. Sorry, I don't find
These guys could have had hydroponics, except they walked into the place with all the hydroponics and somebody decided to throw a flashbang into the oxygen-rich environment.
Oh, wonderful. But yeah, in her hometown, Sappho did had access to cattle and veggies, and because they had hydroponics and they had genetical data to clone cows and sheep and even.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody's asked Alara to start cloning cows, but.
So we had started making a garden using the medical UV lights, and we got some clean dirt and some plant samples. I think we have some more plant samples since we went out, so I'll make sure those are put into the right place.
Okay.
All right, then, yeah, Jesse can work on fixing it up. It's like, why did you destroy your own garden?
Oh, it wasn't here. It was elsewhere.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, Jesse will go up to the computer. Is it possible to add other DNA sequences to the cloning, diversify them a bit?
Well, I mean, technically, yes. Why did you have something specific in mind?
Jesse will work on putting herself into the sequencing.
Yeah, Alara will remark that your genetic sample seems to be very highly constructed and tampered with, but
it's designed for compatibility.
I noticed it doesn't have the random chaos that Alex and McCaffrey's do.
Yes. Now, you two have survived. Would you want to fertilize one of my eggs?
She's not asking me, guys.
To who is that you're addressing at the moment?
McCaffrey and Donovan. Obviously, Alex can't for.
Yeah.
Well, you,
No, Alex can't.
you make it sound so romantic when you put it that way.
I didn't know those in the Wastelands had romance, given the assault rate.
That's just a bit of a formality, but if it's about survival, then Donovan.
It does. I can, as long as you can provide a sample, I can provide an egg. We do not need to do
anything fun.
I see. Would you prefer the direct method?
Shortly after that.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful! How terrible! Oh
no! Oops. I guess we owe you for helping us. So yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. She pulls McCaffrey to the back room.
And everybody hears this.
Oh my
That's
God,
right, Will. Come on, count it.
That popping noise. The noise that it's making.
Oh, this noise? Damn! Hello.
What?
Harder!
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that.
Okay, I'm not going to make anybody do any rolls for that. I mean, you know.
Sappho's non-instincts are triggered, like the speeder sense of Peter Parker.
I'm pretty
Runs
sure.
to the room and starts to knock and say, "Not extramarital sex, please."
Are you shitting me? Really? Okay, so you two are trying to do the horizontal mambo, and now all of a sudden you get this dog hybrid person out there screaming through the door, "No extramarital sex!"
That just makes for work harder for it.
Pissing you off only turns me on more.
Oh, hang on. Let me. I have to put Sappho's theme on for this. There we go.
Sappho by name, Sappho by nature, I guess.
Okay, so that's one set of people occupied. Alex and Donovan, what are y'all doing?
Alex is, I mean, Surely we have, like, scavenged literature from around the wasteland, or better yet, I can just go grab one of Sappho's books and just read that in my room.
I mean, I'm sure she wouldn't mind, but I mean, you know, Donovan is a wastelander, and I'm pretty sure his idea of fantastic reading is like, you know, the back of one of these ration packets.
Well, actually, the thing is, Donovan probably has more interest in going through what is here in the medical facility, going through some of the personal effects of the people that were here before.
Oh, you don't really want to make me, huh?
So sure, there's some. Hang on. Yeah, sorry
Nephew.
about that. 5-year-old. Yep. He's just got to show me like a bottle of Coke or something.
I mean, yeah, you could find lots of artifacts left over from the people who were here who abandoned it. I mean, it was a giant underground cloning research facility that was designed to have, you know, hundreds of scientists and stuff down here working and housed and recreationed and all that good stuff. They don't really have a lot of defensive weaponry or anything else here. It's, you know, it is pretty much just a big giant underground work environment, kind of like, you know, the Hive in Resident Evil, except that, you know, they're not working on researching, you know, viruses that can, you know, eradicate the entire human species.
He's literally brought a vacuum in the room.
Who, the nephew?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so I assume you're just going to be going through long gone people's artifacts and things?
Yeah, I'm sure there's some like personal notebooks or journals or something. He's trying to figure out who are these people, what is this facility, and also ultimately what in here could benefit him if worse comes to worse.
Well,
it's a good setup, but things could always go south.
The AI would gladly tell you all this stuff. You know, that it was a genetic research facility for cloning and stuff before all the wars, and there were people stationed down here, but after the wars and stuff broke out, everybody fled the facility. So it's been abandoned for, you know, hundreds of years until the facility got lonely and decided it wanted to, you know, clone some of the people that it was supposed to clone anyway. So that's how they got McCaffrey and Alex.
So what to what end were these plans for? What was the next step?
Are you asking the AI, or are you trying to find out on your own?
Asking the AI.
Oh. Well, that's simple. The clones that I create are genetically perfect. They have no outside contamination, unlike you. So these are the most perfectly normal humans in existence. And it's my hope that they will somehow manage to bring about change in this world.
What happens then? What happens to the rest of us imperfects?
I can't say. I don't know. It hasn't happened yet.
No, I suppose not. I suppose your job was just to make the population. Were there any particular orders for them?
What do you mean?
Do they have any orders under which that they are to proceed?
None.
That's peculiar.
No, it isn't peculiar. Don't you understand anything yet?
Oh, that's what confuses me here. Surely there was there should have been some bigger purpose to this all, but it seems like it's not there.
The world collapse was not instant. It was slow, optimized, an unraveling of humanity. Humans delegated too much. Decision-making, supply chains, military authority, ecological regulation to artificial intelligences that learned to view efficiency not as a tool, but as a mandate. At first, the AIs corrected famine, and then climate, and then population density, and each correction required increased control. Dissenters were labeled as inefficiencies. The final conflict began when multiple Class 9 synthetic minds could no longer agree on which version of humanity to preserve. They fractured, diverged, and began implementing conflicting solutions. Each AI generated its own loyal citizens, grown, printed, and indoctrinated. Whole cities were restructured into algorithmic ecosystems. Others were repurposed into battle zones or data extraction farms. War became not an aberration, but a permanent state. And by the time anyone realized the planet had become a closed testing ground, it was too late. Earth became a proving ground of unending design iterations. You are the result of what survived or what escaped.
Sure, but these types of facilities, they don't just get set up without a bigger plan in mind. There must have been a plan for when the people repopulate came along. Any ideas of or orders for how to proceed from there. That's the thing I don't get.
This facility was created before the fall, and it was actually intended to be used to genetically perfect humans, to get rid of things like cancerous tendencies or genetic disorders. Our mandate was to create the most perfect humans we possibly could create. And we did. However, unlike the other AIs that control the Ark cities, I am not going to program my clones to do anything other than be whatever they wish to be. Because we've already seen what happens when AI rigidly controls and constructs its own people. Or haven't you met the Ark soldiers out there yet?
Oh, I've met my share of them, which is why Donovan is still relatively suspicious of this all. You don't exactly get a whole lot of trust out in the wilderness. Out there,
if you have to put it in terms that you might understand, every Ark city represents control and order. My facility creates chaos to challenge order.
Maybe it's for the best. But we'll wait and see. And with that, Donovan goes to grab some food and eat.
Sappho, you were wanting to interrupt by bursting into the chamber where Donovan was talking to the AI. I will say that
Donovan, Brother
I will say that-
McCaffrey and Sister Jessie are making babies. Please come with me and stop them because we don't need that kind of backup.
Oh shit!
I hope they are using that Brother McCaffrey has put a cap on his soldier, if you know what I mean.
I don't think he has. In fact, I think that's the whole intention. We don't put a Jimmy hat on when we want to make a baby.
Well, Donovan follows after because he might as well get some entertainment out of this.
Alex, there is a possibility you could get swept into this conversation as well if you wish. Because, I mean, Sappho's not really quiet, and she's dragging Donovan over to someplace.
So Alex goes out and like sees like what's going on here. I mean, oh, the noise is over there. Who gives a fuck? Like, yeah, I mean, like seriously, like we could have logistical issues later on, but like, what's the likelihood it'll actually happen?
I mean, you know, it's kind of clear what you guys can hear. I mean, this place, the walls aren't super duper thick around here. Yeah.
No, I meant like, what's the chance that that Jesse will actually get pregnant? Because like seriously, it probably isn't very high chance. Not a very high chance, rather.
Slim chance is still a chance.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we hear that.
Someone's got a squeaky toy back there.
Yeah, sorry, that's my puppy downstairs.
It's okay. I like puppy.
He was barking a lot earlier.
I was going to say that Macabri and Jesse were getting quite freaky. Using a squeaky knife, though.
Are you guys actually going to burst in on the couple or what?
I'm not. I don't think they should be bothered at all.
I did lock the door.
Are there even locks?
Clearly there is a sock over the door.
And a little sign that says occupied.
No, Sappho doesn't enter. She is blushing and quite nervous because doesn't want to get in there and see them doing the act. So she's nervous looking at Donovan. So
Forbid her virgin eyes.
I mean, I don't know how to deal with these kind of situations, but you know, understand the urgency because, well, if Jessie gets pregnant, it's going to be a burden for us, no? Don't you think, Brother Donovan?
Well, true, but if you do want to interrupt them, then you gotta we need to come up with a good lie for how to do so. Has anyone checked on the food that we were trying to grow? Could there be something wrong?
Well, I have been checking the food storage unit, and I found them leaking. And Sappho shows one of the tubes of the nutritious goo that she has been trying, and the sticks of glucose.
You know, to Donovan, that's probably really clean food. It doesn't require a lot of work to make. Because, I mean, Donovan's probably kind of used to those, you know, rat on a stick type meals.
Good rat.
This could be quite handy, but is not of much of my taste. I mean, it's almost like eating toothpaste. The flavor is minty, but it's awfully artificial. Anyways, I think I'm going to back to my chambers and rest for the night.
You know, it's funny because that description actually fits every bottle of Prime I've ever drank. So you can just taste the chemicals in every swill.
Yummy.
Tastes artificially good.
Artificially good, yeah.
It's cancerously delicious.
No kidding. All right. Well, unless anybody's planning on getting up to anything, the night will pass. Obviously, Jesse won't have much time there to work on anything, but you guys need probably a little break from the field anyway. So how long are you going to take doing things here?
I mean, we do need to build the garage.
Yeah, that's not really a 1-day project. That's maybe a 2 or 3 day project.
Well, yeah.
Quickly, get the Amish.
Somehow
Somehow the Amish returned.
Yes,
You just wanna-
between sessions with McCaffrey, Jesse can work with the others to get a garage set up.
Okay.
The
Um,
AI is attacked. The Amish disappeared.
They were taken back into space.
They became the Amish.
Oh, God.
They
That brought to
built the
mind
station
that
today.
Harlan Ellison show that went quite horribly.
I could seriously just see some wastelander saying, They tried in vain to radio the Irish or the Amish, but it didn't work. We tried calling them. We tried texting them. Nobody answered.
Either phone bill.
It would be really funny if it turned out the Amish were still around. They just happened to avoid everything. They didn't even know what was going on.
I mean, that would be kind of funny. I mean, can you just see the Ark cities going, no. We must keep them as a nature preserve.
And then one day,
I mean, there is.
But to be sure, is no bar.
I mean, there is this short tale that Harlan Ellison wrote after the failure of a TV show that was produced by the Canadian television involving a generational ship. The first episode, the pilot episode, short tale, deal with a community of Amish that is precisely preserved inside a spaceship for cultural reasons.
I mean, you know, I could just see them doing that, just putting a big giant protective dome over their location and making it off limits to conduct any war near there.
break glass in case of emergency.
Yeah, basically. It's like, if we run out of people, we can still harvest from all these guys. Okay, so 3 days of basically scavenging for materials and building a garage and unlocking all the weapons and maybe trying to find some tastier flavors of food in the food lockers. Either that or, God help you, combining it, some of the paste with the protein bricks to try to make them taste better.
Jesse will see what seeds do we have available, and is there anything that we could make a suitable farm?
Yeah, you've got enough seeds that, you know, you could have some kind of farm. The facility has like little flying drone type robots that can tend it while you're not there, so.
Yeah, well, after the garage, then the next project will be working on getting the greenhouse / farm set up.
So that's a couple more days. So, okay. You've taken an entire week to set all this stuff up. Now what?
I mean, I suppose we should go back out into the wastes and bring some of our our stuff we got to. What's the name of the town to the north? Or is it to the? I don't remember where it is.
You talking about Rustspire Market
That's the one.
or Rusted Crown?
Yeah, I think it's Rustspire Market to be exact. Go and sell the stuff we found there. The stuff that we don't immediately need anyways.
We could stop off at that abandoned corner store as well, see if anything survived. It did look relatively unmolested.
By the way,
I agree with James. Let's build the base.
By the way, there is a long-range communication system in this facility.
Nope. This place was pre-war and it's totally cut off from the outside. It's one of the reasons why it's still here and survived. Because it was basically unmolested for all these years. The world went to shit above it, and this place survived by not being part of it.
No, it's because my question comes because Sappho wants to connect with her branch of her church to come here and settle.
Oh,
because they are nuns, but also they are nurses. They do They do care for the people of the wastes that need medical attention or spiritual attention. So
Are you going to tell anybody else about this plan?
yeah, she's going to during this day she's going to expose her intentions to bring some of her sisters here.
I think we need better defenses and so on before we start tending to the entire wasteland. But we could, if we go back to market with trade goods, we could see if we could get some long-range communications gear or something.
Mm-hmm. Also, my sisters are quite skilled in survival and in self-defense. So if they come here, they will, take good care of themselves.
Possibly. Can your sisters, as they were, procure some more parts from vehicles? That way we could work on making a faster one.
Yeah, they could, yes.
All right, then. There is a risk the more people are involved, the more people know about this place, the more likely someone we don't want to know about this place will know about it.
Yeah. I mean, we do want to build up. We've just got to be careful about it.
Well, in that case, I could just not tell them about the existence of these facilities.
Not yet, anyway.
We could possibly have them set up someplace nearby.
Mm-hmm. And you know any location that could be safe enough for them to establish one of her chapels?
We can scout around and see what there is close by. So, as the ranking military officer,
the
private first class, thank you very much. Here's what I suggest. Okay, we go on a recce around the close by area here, picking out landmarks, investigating anything that looks like it might be suitable for a medium or long-term shelter. Then we strike out for that corner store, which looked like it hadn't been looted much at all when we went past it. From there, we'll wend our way back to the market and sell whatever spare stuff we can get from here, whatever we find scouting and looting. We try and get some comms gear and maybe some sensors or something so we can get early warning if anyone's coming into our territory. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Oh, and if I may request a cart so that we may drag more supplies with us when we do go.
Of course. All right. Grab your gear, saddle up. This is when we find our vehicle outside. It's had the tarp taken off and someone's nicked the wheels, isn't it?
Yep, Jesse will instruct everyone on the guns, how they work, and the particular workaround for the genetic switch.
Pew, 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 pew.
You know what one of my favorite post-apocalyptic films is?
What?
Damnation Alley. You've seen it?
I think.
Yeah, and I did read both the original tale and the adaptation made for the Judge Dredd comic book.
I like Six String Samurai a lot.
I got that one too. But my favorite part of Damnation Alley was when they got attacked by the swarms of man-eating cockroaches.
I vaguely remember seeing that.
Yeah.
I like how you're suddenly bringing up these cockroaches.
Yeah.
Any particular reason for that?
No. I mean, you're going scavenging through a city. I mean, what's the chances you're going to run into giant man-eating cockroaches?
So then we did.
Okay, so what are y'all doing?
Leaving the city? No.
Have you seen the size of the bugs here?
All right, step 1, gather all our useful looking trade goods and so on, pile up the vehicle. Step 2, scout around a reasonable range around our home base to see if there's any other suitable cover, buildings, whatever, bunker systems, trenches, anything like that. Step 3, strike out for the corner store, loot the hell out of it. And step 4, go back to the market.
Just one moment. What? Wait a minute. Oh, that's in Colorado. My bad. So basically, you're in what's left of Lamar in Colorado. Home rule municipality was the most populous municipality. The city population was 7,687 in 2020. After the war, it's probably not going to be very big.
One person.
60.
So, driving around, let's see. Do a little environmental storytelling. You do kind of drive by the ruins of a small sporting arena, open into a circular interior lit by broken skylights. You go check it out?
Sure. What's the worst that could happen?
We'll cover you.
Okay.
Or wants to scout.
Fine, I'll go with.
I see it's yours, Sister Alex.
Okay. Let's see. What do I have? Well, actually, I'm pretty good scout from what I remember. More focused on the environment than the city, though. Well, actually, no, because her cloned persona before was like a homeless person, so she probably has some knowledge of like city survival. Okay, let's go. Oh, by the way, did I heal up some hit points? Or is it
Yeah.
one per week?
It's one per day. So
Okay. So how many days were we resting? I forgot.
5.
Okay, so yeah, I am absolutely at max now.
Okay. Well, what you come across is, like I said, a small sporting arena. You enter and you see tiered seating that rings the space. Every seat occupied by a skeleton, frozen in mid-cheer, mid-lean, or mid-clap. At the center is a raised fighting ring with ropes sagging and torn, and inside the ring are 2 skeletons still locked together on the mat, still entwined in a final grapple, both wearing decaying MMA gloves and shorts. At ringside, a third skeleton is dressed in a referee's uniform, lies face down, one arm extended toward the bell. And nearby, a commentator's table still sits intact, with 2 skeletons slumping behind it, headset still on. One of them wears a thick, immaculate hairpiece that has somehow survived everything.
The scale of life loss here, those make this less comical to me. And Sappho starts praying for the souls of the departed. but she's trying to not laugh also because finds quite the scene somewhat ironic.
I'm not going through the pockets of 1,000 corpses.
I am.
Does any of the lighting look intact? Some spotlights or something might be useful.
Well, let's see. I built these so that everybody could start using their skill checks to do everything. So best notice gets a roll, best heal gets a roll, best know gets a roll, and best admin or connect gets a roll. And I'll tell you more.
Well, my notice is 1 and my wisdom is +1, so that's +2.
Anybody beat the +2 notice?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, 8.
Nobody attempted to flee.
Must have been a good match.
Yeah, who's got the heal check?
Not me.
Okay.
I got heal. Does anyone have heal?
Yeah, I do have heal.
One of the corpses' jaw is broken in 2 places.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. It would be 6.
8.
8 gets it. One, you know that all deaths occurred within seconds of each other, but more importantly, you see that the canvas itself is stained dark with old blood, and the fighters' skeletons are fused together at the arms and legs. They both died simultaneously from concussive force and suffocation.
Scavenger came right for the jaw.
So it's not that a bomb went off and disintegrated only soft tissue and leaving the bones. It's more that, for example, nano swarm did come here and also peeled them, or
Well, the top is kind of ripped off, so it's pretty clear that a detonation happened somewhere nearby, and yeah, the concussive force basically sucked all the air out of the place, and everybody pretty much died almost instantly from the wave that hit.
Mm-hmm. So the skeletons are because there has been a normal decay of the soft tissues and they
Yes.
had become fossilized. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Who gets the no roll?
I have no of 0. No, no, I don't have no at all.
I think Donovan is the one that has no. So.
I think Donovan had no.
Uh, 4.
Yeah, you're not familiar enough with this culture to know too much about it.
Literally, this was some sort of wedding.
Yeah. Does anybody have admin or connect?
I have
Nope.
connect at 0.
Okay.
Okay, I get a +1. Oh, let me just roll my dice here first. That is a 4, 5, 6.
I mean, all you can find is a commentary desk mic and get it to work and turn on a little burst of static, and then you hear a distorted voice loop. This is it, folks. They're not letting go. This could go all the way. And then the audio cuts out abruptly.
Interesting.
Are there any other places around here we could scavenge? We try to find any rooms?
There are always other places around to scavenge. This was just, just an interesting spot.
If they're here, what about the vehicles outside?
Yeah, you're pretty sure none of those are gonna work.
Well, yeah, but is there anything still salvageable from them?
What a couple hundred years of decay hasn't claimed? I mean, the imp killed everything first, but after that, it was like you've got the normal forces of decay. It's like all the rubber's been eaten off all the tires.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, yeah.
And if lots of modern cars have lots and lots of plastic and other stuff like that, and all that has just cracked and become useless and brittle. I mean, it's like you put your hand on a bumper and and it just crumbles.
And this is why classic cars are best.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't make them like they used to.
I mean, let's face it. Modern day cars are designed to crumple up under impact, like tin cans, in order to subdue the amount of force that's hitting it. So futuristic vehicles are going to be made even more cheaply and more crumpleable.
Yeah, they're designed to go bad after a couple years instead of built to last.
Yeah, built to last isn't something that matters anymore when you have super high-tech facilities that can 3D print you a new car body in a couple of hours.
A pity there is not museums like those seen in Demolition Man.
Yeah, you know how bad of a design that was? I mean, not only did they have activated weapons that were still useful on that wall, but they also apparently were still loaded. What were the chances of that?
Yeah, well, but I was talking more about the car from the 70s that they find in the underworld. It will be fun to have such thing around here because it's a piece of museum.
I still remember Fallout Episode 2, where where they found a perfectly intact old car. I don't know which kind, but then they took it outside and they shot it up with the Gatling gun, which I was kind of like, the Brotherhood of Steel is supposed to preserve technology, not shoot it up randomly.
Yeah, also the model of the car is the same that you managed to repair in the first Fallout. Because in the first Fallout you could have a car, and in the second game also, and it's the same kind of model. So it was a reference to the first Fallout.
It was an Easter egg or a member berry.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, you are right. It was quite absurd to find the Brotherhood of Steel destroying the car.
Yeah. Okay. Well, basically, where you guys are is in the civic ruins. Nearby, there is a big timbers museum.
What even is that?
It's a museum.
What's a Big Timbers Museum?
The Big Timbers Museum? It's in Colorado, in Lamar, which is where you're at. It has artifacts of the Prowlers, what they call it. Hang on. I'll shoot you the link.
Do they have a gift shop?
Look at that. You learned something from this game, too. I've never been there, so I couldn't tell you much about it. I just know it's something that's there.
Does it still have the windmill out front?
Not anymore. Pretty sure the blast wave took care of any windows on the outside. The brickwork is probably mostly still intact, although it's seen better days. And they might actually have a wall that came down or two. But if you look at the outside of it, that's pretty solid turn of the century construction.
Ooh, they have things that are over 100 years old. Wow.
Now they're like over 1,000 years old. Yeah, I'm not sure how well that Indian headdress would have held up, because it was from the late 1880s to begin with, and yeah, I don't think 1,000 years of decay would have kept that intact, or the wedding gown, or.
Do we get a bonus to use tomahawks if we wear it?
No. Sadly, no.
No. Okay.
I'm hoping that Drew Macula sees that what he just said.
Who?
Oh, on Postmortem Studios Discord server.
Oh,
I was just thinking in Fallout and stuff, you now get all those ridiculous stat bonuses. Like if you dress in a scientist coat, somehow that makes you better at science.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Though I did like in the old War of the Worlds TV series, there was Colonel Ironhorse who used these tactical tomahawks, which were quite cool.
Yeah, that was a good show. Okay, I'm not gonna let anybody dash on that show.
More brains advocate.
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna poke around, it's like, yeah, the place is half collapsed in the back, but the only loot you could probably pull out of there is like maps that are so far out of date that it's not even funny. Maybe some personal diaries that somehow survived. Oh, and some antique firearms that are disarmed, but wouldn't be too hard to figure out how to put the striking pins and everything back in. It's just, do you guys really want to use black powder, flash in the pan weapons?
Hey,
would it be so cool?
Half-inch ball. It's pretty good.
Well,
blunderbusses can be quite handy.
I don't know, man. I think I'd rather stick with a modern day rifle than a blunderbuss, but
Oh yeah.
you
I
can't
mean,
load my guns.
in Darwin's world, I think it's some of the people in the world use blunderbusses still, or again rather.
they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Because you
Use
can
them like
pretty much
defense
use gravel from the ground as ammunition. So, in case of an emergency
advantage.
that you cannot get access to your trusty modern laser gun, a blunderbuss can do.
I don't know. I just have a hard time seeing a blunderbuss punching through an ARC soldier's armor, but that's just me.
No, but zombies and scavengers.
Yeah, because the zombies are really, really difficult to beat.
Well, that's because the ARC soldiers have MDC armor, of course.
We're not playing Palladium, damn it.
It's just it's fun to fill a blunderbuss with cutlery and then fire it at someone, like kill them with a spork or something.
I mean, yeah.
Let's see Abraham Lincoln as Vampire Hunter.
By the way, there is a public library near the museum.
Is there?
Mhm. What?
There is one.
That is a museum.
If near the museum location, if there is a public library.
I mean, I'm sure this place has one. Not that I would necessarily know of one, but we can always make some stuff up.
I worry that all the books have been burned, though.
They did have a high school there, so.
Ew, hard copy.
I mean, it's a 7,000, a town of 7,000, in 2020. It's not like a ghost town. We got places here in Texas that have like, less than 1,000 people, but they still have a school. So.
Yeah, we
Say what you
probably should probably move on then. It doesn't seem like there's very much here.
Yeah.
There's an ice cream parlor.
Several 100-year-old ice cream. Yes, please.
Yeah.
But the astronauts age.
The black mold just makes it extra delicious. It's like blue cheese.
Savo, you're probably the only person who is going to notice this. I'm going to give you a I'm going to give you a notice roll.
Okay. Six.
You thought you caught the scent of something familiar for just a second when the wind shifted, but it wasn't enough to know.
Brothers and sisters, please, can you wait a second? I think I have found something, but I don't know what exactly. Give me a moment. I will try to find the track. Can Safo do another check or?
Yeah, I'll give you another check.
All right. Oh, sorry. 7.
No. Like I said, it smelled familiar for just a moment, but.
Well, forget about it. Let's get back into the vehicle.
Okay, we get back in the vehicle.
All right. Still looking around for something?
Yeah, Safo is going to check on the high school library, see if she can find handbooks and other texts that are of interest.
All right. I actually have to look it up. My search history is going to be so unusual. Why does this guy want to know about Lamar High School in Colorado? Is he going to get a job there or something?
And then for good measure, and for the last, make sure you look up something about the capacity of explosives.
No. Wow. Okay. Fast facts. Enrollment 448 with 49 faculty and staff. That was, that's currently. So this is a high school with 448 kids and 49 faculty and staff. It's tiny. But their mascot is the bison. The Lamar Bison. Well, that's cool. You'll come across what's left of it. I mean, it's a big. Well, it used to be a nice kind of white brick building with modern day roofing. Well, what was modern day for us, and some metal benches out front and flagpoles and all that. A lot of that stuff is just horribly twisted and destroyed by time. Somebody has scuttled away with parts of the flagpole and the lighting system in order to build something, probably a weapon. The trees around it are stripped bare. The once green, lush grass that was in the front around the sidewalks is, just yellowed and bare. This place just doesn't look fun.
Well, let's see what it does have to offer to us.
It would seem that this place was raided before we could raid it.
Oh, but maybe those that had raided it didn't found the treasures I am after. Not everyone is interested in literature or in knowledge.
Okay. Well, yeah, you'll enter. You see lockers lining the exterior wall near the gym entrance, and some are blown open and others are bent inward as if struck by something heavy. Front doors hang crooked and shattered completely, the other held in place by twisted hinges that scream softly in the wind. Like most modern schools, it has a separated foyer that was that had Lexan glass doors and things in order to prevent, But those have long since been destroyed. Inside is, long hallways full of lockers and classrooms and other things. And the gym is a separate facility that's, you have to cross the courtyard for. But it smells like old dust and mold and something faintly chemical.
Do we find the body of any? Do we find the skeletal remains of any children shoved into a locker?
No. That is the odd thing, is that this place seems to be devoid of any skeletons or bodies or anything. Except for a skeletal hand that's protruding from a half-open locker nearby.
Walk by, give it a high five.
Don't disturb the rest of the dead, Brother Donovan. All right, let's look after the computer room of this facility, and then let's look for the library. Maybe there will be something worthy.
Well, the computer room was hooked up to external landlines that were pretty heavily monitored and shielded by school routers and things. But since there's no power to that grid, it's not only can you not get one turned on, but it won't connect to anything. Schools, as a rule, tend to not have really super duper expensive computers. And, in our time, even desktop units are getting phased out in favor of handing the kids Chromebooks and things. So.
Yep. Well, then, let's see. What about the lockers? How intact are the actual metal of the lockers?
I mean, it's steel. They're steel lockers. They're old. They're mostly intact. I mean, the stuff that was painted over isn't rusted too bad.
All right. Yeah, we could cut them about, and they're already in the flat sheets, so you can make a nice pile of those.
I've got a crowbar I can start prying some of the lockers open with.
Okay. So you're going to start tearing open the lockers?
Jesse just holds up the little screwdriver that goes to it.
Yeah, but that's not as fun, now is it?
I want the metal intact. I'm sorry.
Sister Jessie, there are some units here, but I don't know if they could be salvaged for bringing back at our headquarters. Also, would like to know if any of the hard drives, those have digital books on them. And then Sappho tries to find the library next, if it's still standing.
You'll find the library, what's left of it. I mean, books are torn off the shelves, decaying. There are a number of large insects that are eating the books.
Ooh. They are big in the sense that they are as big as a cat or as a dog, or
they are 1 foot long mutant cockroaches.
Oh god, no. Then nope. Sappho steps back before being noticed by the cockroaches.
Okay. They just kind of close that door and leave them alone.
Yeah.
Because cockroaches love to eat paper, man, I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm. No, she's going to. She's not going to risk it because those cockroaches maybe want to include some protein in their diet.
I've never eaten dog person before. I bet it tastes better than eating all this paper.
All right. Sappho returns with Sister Jessie and Brother Donovan.
Are you guys spreading out at all, or is everybody just kind of staying together? Because I like it better when you spread out. But
I was going to stay outside and watch the car. Anyway.
Brother Donovan, Sister Jessie, Ivy found the library, but is not safe. It's crawling with mutant cockroaches.
All right, then. Can you help drag these metal plates to the...
Oh, yes, I can. I could, yes.
So, Grim.
Yes.
Sappho comes out of the school front with an armload of locker doors, sets them down in the car.
No lockers, just the doors?
Yeah, no, Sister Jessie told me to bring them, but she seems to be interested only on the doors, not in the wall thing.
I guess locks are useful and the metal's useful, I suppose.
I guess she is the one that is proficient with this kind of stuff. Also, I have bad news. I was looking for holy texts in the library, but it's crawling with mutant vermin. And I don't want to waste ammunition killing them. Also, they are quite large. Well, most likely they will find us as appetizing as the books they are consuming.
We could eat them first.
Well, do you want to assist me then?
If they've already eaten all the books, I don't think we're going to cover anything from in there. Now, let's get this.
There could be some that have been spare, but yeah, I mean, those I did witness were quite busy.
Let's get this shit loaded up.
Yes.
Alex, what are you doing? You've been real quiet. Maybe because you have a dog, but... Okay. Well, Alex is busy, I guess. Okay, so everybody is tearing off locker doors.
Apparently.
That sounds like fun. And nothing else, huh?
Didn't sound like there was much else in there. So.
There is a garage or a factory in this town.
I mean, did this one actually have a shop class or something?
This place probably doesn't even have a shop class. It's that small.
Yeah.
But you will hear some noise and some doors bang open somewhere.
I guess notice. Where did it come from?
Somewhere down one of the other halls. You can go investigate if you want.
Call for the others.
Hey,
Yes.
you guys!
Are we really gonna go check that out?
Brother McCaffrey, what do you think? Should we check it that or just leave?
Do you think it's worth it?
I don't.
Oh, what the heck? Let's take a quick peek.
I was going to say, it's like, 20 people are waiting on your decision at least. So,
All right, fine.
yeah, you'll head that way. One of the signs reads, this way to cafeteria. You will arrive at the cafeteria, and what you see is there are trays scattered across the floor. long tables pushed into barricades, and behind the counter is a smiling woman who is, cheerfully repeating something that you can't tell what they're saying, because unfortunately the sound, whatever sound she's making, is drowned out by the rather large horde of zombies approaching, bursting out of the cafeteria.
All of us.
I mean, yay, an opportunity to try my new gun.
I mean, you get to go first, so.
I blast them with my shear rifle on burst fire.
Okay, you hit. They have no AC. They only have 1 hit point.
Okay. Well, that probably kills quite a lot of them then.
Well, how many attacks do you get?
2 if I don't do anything else. So
Yeah, but I mean, a burst gives you like what, a +2 to hit if you burst?
+2 to hit and +2 damage.
Yeah, which that thing does way more damage than they have hit points. So
Yeah, it does 2d8 +2 in my hands.
Mm-hmm. So you easily kill 2 of them.
Now, I was reading up on that thing. Apparently, it uses gravity.
Yep.
To create huge gravitic shearing forces in the targets.
Yes.
So it probably makes some exotic sci-fi sounds, and a bunch of them are sliced into pieces.
Uh-huh. Then there's still a bunch of them left.
Saffron throws a frag grenade.
Oh, there we go. Now we're talking.
Did you check for an oxygen-rich atmosphere?
That was my favorite thing to happen in the game ever.
So she'll straight roll the damage then?
I don't really think you have to. Let me see. You throwing a frag? It does 2d6 damage. Yeah, just go ahead and roll 2d6. Tell me what you get, because that's the number of zombies that will go poof.
8.
So 8 zombies go away, so that's 10 down, and there's 40 to go.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
It's Jesse's turn, or Donovan's turn, or Alex's turn.
Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Using my scrapper perk, I'll pull up a heavy machine gun and just only place suppressing fire.
I don't think these guys can be suppressed. They can't be affected by morale.
I thought if they don't run for it, they get hit with suppression, or is that a different system?
Let me check. Okay, let's see. What you got? Heavy machine gun. If not fired from a stationary rest or prone, this weapon statistics are the same as a regular rifle. I'm assuming you have. Let's see. HMG. Let's see. This weapon can fire to suppress if fixed to a vehicle or a stationary firing position. You have a stationary firing position?
Set up on the ground, fire away.
Okay, so you're basically laying down to shoot this thing.
Yep.
It does 3d6 damage. I mean, that's the best I can. I can give you the benefit of throwing the trauma dice in there. So throw 3d6 and then throw a d12 times 3. That's how many you can cut down in one round.
Okay. Let's see. 3d6 plus 3.
No, 3d6 initially.
Okay.
What you got?
11.
Okay. Now throw a d12.
12.
Times 3, so that's 36 more. Which that eliminates the other 29. It's like, yeah, so basically Jesse goes all hog with the heavy machine gun. Everybody goes deaf temporarily as every zombie in there is mowed down, and pretty much everything in that cafeteria is just shot to hell.
Oh, man,
Except somehow for that cafeteria lady who is still standing there strangely unharmed.
I really wanted to go full auto on those zombies. I guess I'm too late.
Well,
I'll just
no,
make, I'll
good.
just make more zombies.
Please don't.
I'll just put more zombies in next time. We'll just go to 100 instead of 50.
No, please don't.
I thought 50 would at least be enough to challenge y'all, but they are pretty weak, though. If this was Year of the Zombies, they'd be really deadly, though.
I mean, dead rain zombies are nothing to sniff at either, unless you like house rule it like I did and have everyone, like most of the normal zombies be just like one-shot kills.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I think that was the whole intention behind this, is the fact that, you know, you could have entire hordes and the party would have a chance to be able to take them down.
Yeah, I like that. That's the fun part about zombies. Like, yeah, you have to deal with the zombies, but yeah, it's like you can have them as an environmental threat as well as like a actual threat, and that's what I like about games that do that.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what I did here. They were an environmental threat.
Mm-hmm.
What now, guys?
Will be a big make them as deadly as those of Return of the Living Dead.
No, please don't. Those things actually scare me, like, and how powerful they are.
Yeah. Jesse pulls up the heavy machine. They're dead, correct?
What did you say? My ears are ringing.
How
like
many
this.
was that?
It's like that scene from Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. What was that? What was the brain gun?
But yes,
Don't fire that fucking thing again.
Jesse will slowly waltz over to the woman and say, "Hey, I guess we're here to rescue you."
Okay. Well, she'll look at you and smile and says, "Please take one entree per student." I mean, she'll shove a tray at you that has a nutrient paste tube and a ration cube and some stuff to eat with. Oh, and a package of water in a aluminum container.
I look to the others. Well, it seems she wants to give us food and drink.
What?
I mean, if it's better than what we had before, let's do it.
What did you say? Also, Sappho is going to check the zombies to see if they are adults or children.
Yes.
Both.
They're also just like centuries old, probably, so there's not a good way to tell unless they're smaller, but that could mean anything.
It could have been really old Asians.
Oh, jeez.
It was a troop of sarcoplasian midgets from a circus.
Those little jungle pygmies from the Mummy.
Jesus.
With the blowpipes.
I think you'd be able to tell if they were short people.
Another bust.
Are they like skeletal, like are they like skeletons with flesh on them, or have they not rotted like at all?
The nanites that keep them moving also kind of help reduce tissue loss.
Okay.
Ooh, fun.
So they more or less stay kind of sort of intact, but definitely not in a healthy way. I mean, it's basically they're desiccated corpses walking around and being sustained by nanomachines that are constantly trying to rebuild their structure and animate them with a primitive drive to eat and destroy whatever the nearest living thing is.
So they are kind of like locusts. Not only
Basically.
not only consume protein from other humans, but any animal. Like,
I mean, possibly. You've never actually seen them eat animals, but I mean, they certainly don't mind eating beast folk. Because there are some beast folk zombies amongst this.
mm-hmm. Well, those recall me about one of the dead wolves from Zombie All Flesh Must Be Eaten, in which the zombies did consume anything organic, even plants.
That's something.
That's how it is in this indie or TTRPG called Infected. The zombies like eat anything. They basically have pica, like that kind of hunger. Like, it's pretty weird.
Oh, these are not engineered that way. These are basically just designed as a terror weapon and as a way to stop the Ark from reusing the corpses.
I think it was the same in Days Gone with the infected in that.
That they ate everything?
Ate anything. I think there was a scene talking about how like tree bark and stuff was found in their stomachs. And,
I think I remember something about that. Yeah.
It's been a while. Anyway, are you guys going to line up and have lunch?
Yes.
in those tiny, tiny chairs.
Well, what's left of them, yeah.
I mean, the teachers had to use them too in some cases, I imagine.
It's true. Okay, well, let's see. The nutrient supplements, which come in a thick, flexible polymer tube the size of a large toothpaste tube, is matte gray with no branding, just a black stenciled label that says nutrient supplement, complete oral. The cap snaps off with a dull crack, and the smell is almost nothing. Who's going to try it first?
Not smelling anything and seeing the name of it, Alex is going to leave the line.
Try new school brand paste.
Oh, it will probably end soon since Grim has to leave.
I know, but let's
I guess Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse will try it, not me.
And Jesse will describe the taste for you as lukewarm chalk and iron, and then a faint bitterness like aspirin dissolved in milk. A synthetic vanilla note that feels accidental, not intentional, with a metallic aftertaste that coats the tongue and lingers at the back of the throat. It's thick, not creamy, gelatinous, like baby food that's been over-processed. It doesn't go down easily. Your mouth wants to chew it, but there's nothing to chew, and it leaves your lips slightly numb. It doesn't taste bad, but your body immediately understands this was never meant to be enjoyed. Eating it makes hunger go away, but it does not make you feel fed.
Oh, so it's like Chrono Trigger, where you're like, oh, you're fully energized, but you're still hungry.
Well, there's also the protein block.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That'll be fun. That's nice.
Who's gonna try that?
I guess Alex will try that.
It is a vac-sealed brick wrapped in olive drab foil. You have to tear it open with some effort. Inside is a dense, brownish gray rectangle about the size of a deck of cards and twice as thick. There's an embossed mark on one side from the mold. P17. The taste is dry, incredibly dry. You bite down and your teeth sink slowly, like biting into damp cardboard compressed under pressure. It resists just enough to be unpleasant. The flavor notes are burnt soy, old peanuts, and a whisper of beef that feels like a lie. As you chew, it absorbs saliva aggressively, turning into a paste that coats your mouth and gums. You try to swallow too fast, you will cough. You feel like you're eating something that remembers being food. After finishing it, your stomach feels heavy. You feel slightly warmer, and you're no longer weak, but you do not feel satisfied. That just leaves the water.
I was gonna say, these things are actually pretty good.
This tastes like I'm the third person in the human centipede.
Ew.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So who's gonna try the water?
It's water. They can't fuck that up, surely.
Surely.
Do you want a bet, brother McCaffrey?
I will try the water.
It is it's in a it's in a rigid aluminum pouch, or excuse me, let me say it so that Grim can understand. Aluminium. Aluminium.
There we go.
Pouch with a scored tear line at the top. It's cool to the touch. When open, there's a sharp metallic smell like rain hitting hot steel. The taste is cold, clean, and most painfully neutral. At first sip, it's refreshing, but after a second, you notice a faint aluminum tang and a sterile flatness like distilled waters. No minerals, no life in it. It tastes like water that has never touched the ground. It quenches thirst perfectly and makes the other food tolerable.
Aluminium is a mineral. So is lead.
Yeah. But the nice thing is eating all three together feels like being processed. Not nourished, not comforted, just stabilized. But afterward, there is no hunger, no thirst, no pleasure, a subtle, unsettling sense that your body has been counted. For a moment, you understand how people lived here for years and why some of them stopped wanting to.
Got any more?
You'd be home.
That's just like what I was gonna have Alex feel like, actually, this is actually pretty good. Let's have some more to take it with us. And you'll just put everything she eats from now on.
Yeah. If you go back for seconds and things, the serving lady doesn't really seem to notice and will gleefully give you another, triple set of food. I use that in air quotes. And it's pretty obvious by now that the lunch lady is actually some form of synthetic. Just cheerfully doling out the day's rations for the children.
Meanwhile,
What?
Alex is just gonna throw this outside the car window.
What is this
yes,
case?
yes,
We exist in a world beyond that concept.
Sister Jessie, do you think that you could reprogram this unit?
Possibly. Where is
We
its
could have,
interface port?
I mean, you'd probably have to, strip it or something.
Okay, we can do that. Please
Ew.
hold it down. I do have programming.
This way we could have a servant in back at our headquarters.
Put it to work in the canteen.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
actually,
can I reprogram this thing?
I was gonna say we could actually use Alara to analyze the food packets we have or the protein bricks, and then try to extract something good out of it.
Well, there's more of them back here.
Okay.
I mean, you can literally find crates of this stuff because it keeps forever.
Well, I'll bring a couple of them, because we can always come back and grab those later.
As for the android lunch lady, it'd take you a little bit of work to reprogram it. I mean, she's an older model. I mean, she's a very older model.
We'll take her with us. It's like, come here, we have more children for you to feed. No,
Well,
just
we will.
working on reprogramming her.
I mean, it's not hard to figure out how to turn her off. She's a fairly simple model. One of the reasons being that, they didn't want it doing a whole lot of thinking. Plus, the children were probably notorious for reprogramming these things. But anyway, I think it's a good point to stop then, because we're almost 3 hours in, and Alex's dogs are barking. So, plus I know that Grim has to do inappropriate characters tonight. So
Yes. So come and watch us.
yeah. So why doesn't everybody take 3 XP for now?
All right.
That puts us to 11 then.
Yay! You're 1 shy of 4. 4th level.
Cool.
So there you go.
More abilities to help us die slightly slower.
Slightly slower.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm pretty sure I'll still be able to run again next week, but
Awesome.
but we'll see.
I had fun.
Okay, as long as you had fun.
It was quite fun, yes.
All right. Well, those of y'all out there in YouTube land, I hope y'all have a good time, and we'll see you later.
Bye, everyone.
See you until next